3 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, I rise in support of H.R. 1728, the Mortgage Reform and Anti-Predatory Lending Act. This bill aims to significantly reform mortgage lending and better protect borrowers. I've worked on these issues for some time. And on that point, listening to the little debate before me, I'm just absolutely amazed. Apparently, my friends on the other side of the aisle think we're rushing to judgment here and acting precipitously on a bill that's not quite ready to be completed or concluded. I'd like to call their attention to the record. I held hearings in the Poconos in my congressional district on predatory lending more than 5 years ago. We came back and prepared legislation, I may say bipartisan legislation in predatory lending 4 years ago. After that, it didn't succeed in passing, but in 2007, we put together and introduced another piece of legislation, a predatory lending bill that encompasses many of the issues that are encompassed in this bill in 2007, and that failed to get any action in the Senate, but did pass the House. I don't know how long we want to wait, to be in all honest, on packaging and passing a new mortgage reform and anti-predatory lending bill. Yes, we will stop too many loans that are bad from being made. Yes, we will discourage forms of loans that have caused us trouble in our system and have almost brought down our system. This is the beginning of many things that are necessary for this Congress to do to straighten out the economic woes of this country. The predatory lending problems that we have encountered in my state of Pennsylvania convinced me that we needed to update the federal law, and they convinced me of that fact today. I have therefore previously introduced legislation, have participated, and today I would like to focus my comments on that part of the bill that's taken from a bill that I prepared over the last 7 years, and that is primarily the appraisal package of this bill. For the first time, we have established real standards. For the first time, we've geared up and provided payoff statements. We've provided information to the purchaser and to the entire market, and most of all to the lender, that we're not going to have favored appraisers, we're not going to have pre-selected appraisers, we're going to have honest, independent appraisals. That's what this bill calls for. And I think that if you take the bill in its entirety, and none of us, including myself, agree with every element or every part of the bill, some of it's quite onerous, quite frankly. But the fact of the matter is, what we have done here today for the first time is create a bill that those of us that do not want predatory lending in this country, want to have fair and honest mortgaging in this country, and want to attend to the economic problems of this country, should adopt and pass this bill.